Hi guys, this is Alex with Dark Horse. Today we're going to be reviewing my Indian Chief Bobber Dark Horse 2022. We're going to be doing a 1,000-mile review, a little bit different from what you're used to seeing. Normally these reviews, some of these riders are doing the review while they ride. Today I'm going to give you a little sit-down review on what I've seen so far with my Indian Chief Dark Horse. And also what I have experienced so far with my Indian Chief Bobber Dark Horse. We'll start off with the main specs. The engine, 1890 cc's, a 116 Thunderstroke twin cylinder engine. The main stock is a dual exhaust with crossovers. Obviously I did a couple upgrades on mine. I changed it to the Freedom Performance exhaust, the 2-into-1 combat. If you have any questions on that, you can watch one of my other videos. This motorcycle is the LED headlight. It is awesome. You can really see from a distance. In the daylight, you're easy to be spotted. Sometimes, without this LED light, it's very hard for other riders or other vehicle operators to see you from a distance. So, but the LED light is very good. Another thing I really love about this motorcycle is the 4-inch touchscreen with ride command. You can use it as a speedometer or also a turn-by-turn GPS. Lets you place and answer phone calls using your 4-inch ride command. You can also manage your music using your Bluetooth connection. Motorcycle came in the titanium smoke, which I love the color. They have it in 3 different other colors. I chose the titanium smoke, not only because I like the color, but I'll be honest with you, it was really not that many choices, especially it was hard to come by. I know some people that are still waiting for this motorcycle, even though it's 2022, it's just very hard to come by. I mean, it's a good motorcycle, so. All right, using your 4-inch ride command, you can choose between 3 ride modes. The first one, the tour mode, which is, some people like to call it the dumb mode, it's slow. The middle one is the standard, that's the one I use the most. And the sports mode, I really haven't had a chance to experience that one quite a lot like I would like to. It is very, very fast. It's very touchy. You'll feel it when you go from second to third. It kind of pulls you back a little bit. So that's sport mode. Until you're very comfortable with it, I don't recommend that you ride on it using on that sport mode. All right, so during my first 1,000 miles, I've been to a lot of places, a lot more than you would think you can get for 1,000 miles. I went on a few 100-mile rides, another 200-mile rides, a few short ones, not very long ones. Obviously, first wanted to get a good feeling of the motorcycle. I'm not gonna lie, the first couple rides, I did ride on sport mode. It was a little challenging at first. I had not been riding a motorcycle for about 3 or 4 years, so it was a little challenging to get back on, feel comfortable with it, especially for, engine size this big. And I think I rode it for about 120 miles, and I upgraded into the Freedom Performance exhaust. Also changed my cams to stage 2. I also changed the airbox to stage 2. I did a couple of the modifications on the engine as well, and obviously that made it a lot hotter, so it's got a lot more power than you would think for a small engine that size, and or for a small bike that size, I should say. It's a very sporty bike. It's very comfortable to ride. I've seen a few reviews. Some of the customers or riders say that it's got an uncomfortable seat. It's comfortable for me. I do have the passenger seat as well in the back, something I added. It's very comfortable. I mean, I've taken a few people in the back, and so far good reviews, comfortable. Obviously for long rides, you're probably gonna want a better seat, and so the ride is more comfortable, especially for long rides, 200, 300 mile rides, you're gonna feel it, just like any other seat. Why I chose Indian? Well, I walked into a dealership after obviously doing some research on the bike I wanted. I obviously compared it to other motorcycles with the same specs, obviously the same year. And as soon as I walked in the dealership, I felt welcomed. Then I did obviously my research, like I'm saying, and so far haven't had any problems with them. Anytime there's anything wrong with the bike, if I need to make an appointment, they're very flexible. They can even come and pick up the bike. Obviously, I don't want to do that. I want to ride the bike. Fortunately, I do have a dealership that's nearby, and I've always been able to get a good service from my nearby dealership, and also a little bit about 50 miles away from here. Very good service anytime I've needed them. The other great thing about this dealership is they are open all year long. I'll be posting a couple pictures on this video from my journey of 1,000 miles, and obviously by the time you see the video, I'll have more than 1,000 miles, so tune in. I'll be uploading different videos on any issues I find. Like anything, you're going to find issues, and I'd like to share that with you guys. And if you have any issues, please comment, like, subscribe, and follow me on my channel. Thank you.